Oh, hello, Doug. Devilmus Prime back with another review. Yeah, this another first movie one that they brought out for the Revenge of the Fallen line, which I don't really understand why they have to do that. Is it because they had toys left over and they brought them into this line, or I don't know. Who can say? Anyway, I'm rambling. I quite like this guy in the movie. You didn't really see him all that much. You saw more his little fucking friend than you did anything else. This is Barricade, or to give him his full title for the second movie line is Interrogator Barricade. Okay, Revenge of the Fallen Interrogator Barricade. And it was called that because of the little thing that's hiding in his chest, and I'll get that out now. Pull that out. That looks like Frenzy, but it's not. You want to open it all out. Open it all. I'm not going to tell you which bit goes where because you can see me doing it, so it's not as if it's very difficult. And it's that just slots straight back in again, like so. You fold that bit up to hold it in place, and there you have. If you don't know which bit this is from when Barricade finds Sam Witwicky. Before he actually transforms and starts shouting at him. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to fold that bit back up and I'm going to put that back in there because actually, no, I won't. I'm going to leave it out because it works for the transformation as well, kinda. So what you want to do is you want to unpeg him at the back, like so. Separate him more or less completely via the doors, and the whole thing just comes away from itself. I mean, really, you can see which bits are going where already. Okay. You then in turn want to pull down his waist, like so. Straighten the legs out. Okay. And then tab him in. Oh, shit. Tab him in. Like so. Doesn't go too far, just tilts forward slightly. And you're left with something that looks like that. Separate them at the legs, and now you should be able to see where everything's going. Straighten the arms out, push the top of the car and the windscreen back. Okay, you're left with the little windows of the door. You want to separate the bonnet of the car, or the hood if you're American. You then want to push his head up, and you have to get it to a point where it's more or less floating in midair, like that. And then you have to push the hood back again, so it pretty much closes on the head, like so. Okay. You want to push these bits up, bend them at the elbow, and do something with these bits. I usually just turn these bits round like that. Give them a bit of a shoulder pad. They don't, in the instructions it says basically just to leave them standing straight up like that. But why give them a ball joint? Hey. Anyway, so I turn them around like that. Also, the knee articulation on this fucker is annoying. The instructions say to leave him like that. Look at his legs. And he is really annoying to stand up like that. It's unreal. So I either tend to turn him like that and then turn the foot round, giving him a bit of a bit of a spiky shin, and that helps him to stand. Or I turn it all the way around, so then in turn his foot is actually straight, his leg is actually straight. But for argument's sake, I'm going to leave him like that. My instructions say to leave him the other way. Anyway. Come on, there we go. He does look slightly bow-legged, but oh well. As long as he stands up on my shelf, I don't give a shit. You want to separate his little hands and fingers, like so. Hands and fingers. Right. He does come with a gimmick other than this, which is if you push this little button. Yeah, that was my reaction as well. That. Yeah, right, so now down to the little bit on the back. You just need to separate the hood a little bit, and that just slides straight in at the back and fits quite snugly behind his head like that. Which you can have him like that, or how I choose to have him is not like that at all. I just fold it straight back up and put it back in there, because I think it looks better that way, because he didn't have that shit behind his head. So give me a second. Just straight back in, like so. There we go, like that. So that is Interrogator Barricade. It's got fairly good light piping, I would say, if you could see it. And I do love that little detail, the fact that it still says "Punish and Enslave" on the side of his car. I do love that, and the old police badge with the Decepticon symbol in it as well. I don't know if you can see that. I do love that. I think that's brilliant. Anyway, that is me done. I will catch you guys in a bit.